Good morning. Hey everyone. It's currently the morning here. The only time where I can actually stream, so... Anyways, let's get started. Where we last left off, we got to meet... We just met Simeon Saint, so we haven't gotten too far. And we gotta present something to him, so... Pocket chess. So, this chess set. I totally forgot what voice I gave him. Oh! That's the one I brought from Bronco! Well, that settles that at least. Least? Sorry, I gotta do the echoes. That's right, he's inner monologuing. We, found it next to Mr. Knight. He always had to have a chessboard somewhere nearby. I'm not surprised he had it with him when he... Simeon, you and Mr. Knight... Hey, Oyster Boy, how you been, buddy? It's been a while. Yeah, we were best friends. At least, I thought we were. Bro, the other day I was trying to make, like, Italian food, because I'm learning how to cook now. And I figured, you know, Italian cuisine's like one of the easier cuisines to start with. Bro, I made some fire-ass pesto. But I don't know what else to make, though. Like, I'm not sure what I could do besides, you know, pesto and marinara. I remember you recommended a dish that was, like, really simple the other day. But, I don't remember the name. Was it carbonara? I don't know. I hate summer. I can't stand the heat. Yeah, I would be saying the same thing if I was still in Japan. But I am in the Golden State, baby. I'm back in the States, and summer here is bearable. Carbonara, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. Sure thing, I'll try that. Thanks, buddy. I got you. But I guess I was wrong about that. What do you mean? If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find out he had killed someone? It's not easy discovering that someone you're close to has committed a terrible crime. It's a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. How could it all end like this? I could have never imagined something so awful. Something's not right here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just no way Simeon murdered Mr. Knight. Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. Then again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. I wonder what grounds they had for doing so. Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? I just don't get it. Why won't he talk to me? I mean, just look at you, bro. Fucking aura. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Whoa, he answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore. Thank goodness for small miracles. The cops burst into my house this morning out of nowhere. And before I knew it, I was here. These policemen, was there a prosecutor with them? Yes, some kid named WIENER or something. The rookie. I thought as much. So, did they interrogate you yet? What? I'm gonna be interrogated? By the cops? Well, yeah, I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now. No! Won't the detectives shout at me? And threaten me at... Oh! There are always these hulking guys, right? Who get in your face and force you to... Hey, yo. Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty. Ah, perfect timing. See? I told you! huge arms. Oh my. No, please. I'm calling the cops. What's up with this guy, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, nothing, Detective. It's just being you. I guess it's just how you are. I don't get it, sir.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, Simeon is clearly innocent. So there's gotta be something we can do for him, isn't there?
Mr. Saint.
Yes?
You are Mr. Knight's friend, and 2 days ago you came to visit him. You had nothing at all to do with his murder. Is my understanding correct?
Yes! I didn't kill anybody.
Very well. Then I would choose to believe you, and I will do all that I can to assist you.
Huh? Why would you help nobody like me?
Let's just say that I may not be doing it solely for your sake. I have something of a personal interest in this case.
That's right, it's payback time. We'll show those two whose investigation reigns supreme.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking! Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. As such, my resources are rather limited, and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint. Your information will be invaluable going forward. In other words, let's see if we can't help one another out, shall we? Oh, I just thought of something. Why don't you just borrow an attorney's badge? Then you can represent our pal here. Wait, Jenko, you said that the heat is manageable in California. Isn't it very hot there in general? It gets hotter later on during the year, but generally speaking, compared to like most places in the world, it is pretty manageable because it's like by the coast, by the Pacific coast, where the water is cold. I've been made a Discord mod without my consent. Oh, hey, Nobu. Oh, speaking of Discord, I'm going to create a new Discord so that you guys can join someday. I'll post the link in the channel once I do. Still a work in progress, though.
I mean, Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone if his life depended on it.
Does she know? But I wasn't kidding. I just thought helping suspects. That's what a defense attorney does, you know?
Sure, but we can do that too. The only thing that matters is we find the real culprit in the end.
You're living in Cali? Oh yeah, well, that's where I was born and raised, baby. I was going around the world, Korea, Japan, and now I'm back here. Because you gotta be in Cali if you want to be a voice actor, right? Generally speaking.
So come on, let's get to work.
Yes, ma'am! I'm sure you know already, but just to be clear, if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit, we'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. But you needn't worry. I believe you, or at least I've decided to try, for now.
Oh, goddamn.
Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return. If nothing else, it might help you to feel a little less alone. Now, if you'll excuse me... Your life, your choice. True. Very true.
So we talked a good game in there. We can't even get back inside the main prison to see the scene of the crime.
Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all.
Gummy! Can't defend for his life, remember?
Well, who do we have here? If it isn't Edgeworth and the gang, what are you cats doing here? Listen, pal, if you come to harass Mr. Ashworth again, I'll... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes. I'm here to work. Hey, Sholmes. Great Ace Attorney reference. I heard that process of stuff there are kind of a pain. Way more expensive than other states and stuff. You heard correctly. And I don't know if that's changing anytime soon. Thankfully, I have a lot of money saved. And also I'm living with my parents. That helps a lot too. But...
Work? What, you're here to defend somebody?
Whoa! Keep my set nails in one. Aren't you the... wait, fuck. Every time I see this guy, I keep forgetting how to do a Cajun accent. You know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to picture Gambit. Oh. My petit soufflé. Aren't you just the uber intelligence of the bunch? Uber intelligent... yeah, whatever. Uber intelligentes. That's not how you use either of the words, Fender. Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. Which is why I've been summoned to the old Jaileroonie for a meeting with a new client. The suspect is one Simone Sainsbury. 2 days I got drunk and lost 25 pounds? Jesus, 25 euros. I'm an idiot. 25 euros. Jesus Christ, buddy.
You mean Simeon Saint?
Wow, that's freaky. You know more about my job than I do.
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I fear might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. I managed to worm my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate. Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice. Fender, hold it! Before you say another word, I just gotta point out the fine print. Eddie Fender doesn't take on associates. Say it ain't so! I hear you protesting, but pompous prosecutors are no-go. Especially those, the Devon Karma variety. I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. A friend who has seriously personality disorders never found my 25 euros ever again. Jesus Christ, dude. That sounds like something that happens in Europe. But yeah, hopefully you make that money back. Or hopefully you've learned your lesson, in a way. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Karma. But please, believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mental spell. You better believe it, pal! Mr. Ashworth's a changed man! Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor. But he's not like that anymore! I do have feelings, Detective.
Gummy's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor, he's a hero! He got me off the hook just last month.
You don't say! Well, that escalated quickly.
But he was! There's no other word for it. He was heroic. Great thief, even.
Please, Fender. Don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't. Please, allow me to help you with this investigation. Sheesh! A bow from the great Miles Edgeworth. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me if you will. What made the leopard change his spots? Well, A certain defense attorney wearing a blue suit and spiked hair. And a Pakistani guy forced me to give him 100 euros for hookers. He was like, please, and I was scared. Jesus, Mickey Mouse's voice. Yeah, I mean, I can't do a woman's voice. What do you expect? You met a Pakistani hustler, huh? That reminds me of the time I spent in Kabukicho. It's, yeah, you get hustled a lot for, like, prostitutes. Like, oh yeah, join this bar full of cute girls who'll give you blowjobs and shit, and it like costs an exorbitant amount of money. It's probably a front for the Yakuza. Well, I suppose I would have to say, the courtroom itself. I have experienced so many things, and met so many people there within its four walls. Including some old friends who showed me a better way to be. How could that not change a person? Well, I'll be. Told you would never have buried a soul like that. That was beautiful. You might have even surprised you know who. You know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start again with a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth and Cole Law Offices, Eddie Fender, senior partner.
Edgeworth?
That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So, the you-know-who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is...
The clever Keymaster nails it in one yet again. That's right. I was talking about his old man. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth. Miles. I'm gonna level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyway. I can't just forget all about those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots, you know? Anyone can say they've changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. And besides, you know it's what Gregory would have wanted. Very well. I accept. Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. I hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth and Cole. Congrats, man! I would try not to let you down. Well, doesn't this bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son coming on board at his late father's firm.
We should have come on board too. Please, Mr. Fender.
You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew.
Woohoo! Thanks, Captain.
Alright, then I guess it's time to get to work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles? Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted, Ted? In my whole city, you have to avoid getting robbed and beat up and stabbed. I hate my city. Damn, dude. Sorry to hear it. That does sound like a Europe thing, doesn't it? Man, I was thinking of visiting Italy at some point too. I guess I'll be extra vigilant. Thankfully, I kind of know how to box, so I think I could defend myself there. Unless they pull out a knife, then then I have no choice. I used to grow up in a ghetto neighborhood in California, but recently I moved to somewhere quite nice, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't need to deal with all that bullshit again. Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed. He sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body. These host clubs and entertainment places made me feel kind of uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Yeah, I never really fucked with the vibe, so I never bothered going in there. But it was nice to look around and kind of get a feel of it, you know? It's very interesting. It's a novel experience. Oh, but don't ever go alone, because, yeah, you're more likely to be hustled that way. Especially by the Nigerians. Jesus Christ. Hold up, I need to get a bit of water. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Kept you waiting, huh? It feels self-serving. I don't know. Paying for superficial gratification or feather pleasure just not my thing. I guess. Same here, dude. I mean, it's all a lie, and it's like I don't get the appeal of it myself. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess of all the men in the world, you know, I feel like Japanese salarymen are among the most starved for any kind of affection, right? Because, I mean, you're just kind of in a box all day, and you don't really get a chance to go out and date. So, like, those years are behind you. So, I mean, you gotta, I guess that's how they get their own, you know. As a drug addict, I do. I'm rolling a J. How much should I smoke? Hate it. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm here to discourage you from doing that. I know it's your life and whatever, but like, do you really want to live your life like that? You know? I say this as I'm streaming fucking Ace Attorney. Didn't mean to be so cringe and serious there. Anyways. I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body. Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed. Still the type to smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make my life easier. Boss. Oh, damn. Ashworth looking down on him.
Now that that's decided, let's get going.
I will talk with a doctor someday. I hope you do. I don't know how healthcare is where you're at in Italy, but I mean, again, just do it. If you can, that is. What about me? I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys. He has a point. I can't leave him adrift all on his own, now can I? Aye. Detective Gumshoe, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. WIENER. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You're in a uniquely powerful position, Detective. I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way. Detective Gumshoe is about to be a spy. He's about to be a double agent. You can count on me, sir. Sorry, not double agent, just agent. I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense. Ha ha! Trust me, I know. But just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship. Throw wide the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come. So, any idea how we tracked down whoever found the Bronx's body, Miles? How's the weather over there? It rains at comically inconvenient timing here. It's been sunny and breezy non-stop, at least up until now. It's starting to warm up a bit. But yeah, generally, weather here's so much better compared to island weather like in, say, Thailand or Okinawa, where it rains non-stop. We kind of suffer the opposite problem here. Sometimes we have droughts. I think our best bet would be to simply ask around. Oh, don't you dare! Oh, never mind, it's her. Who is this? Yes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, if you have access to it, then you should use it. Excuse me, but... oh my. Just look at you. Are you talking to me? Just
fabulously chic, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair so very au courant, don't you think?
Enchanté, mademoiselle. Much obliged. Defense attorney Eddie Fender at your service. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? A little embrasser, perhaps?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I like the sound of that.
Bro got a taste of his own medicine. Right on the kisser.
Well, how else does one greet a new friend? A little smooch is entirely very good, don't you think? Wow, talk about stealing a kiss!
Who is this diva? Yas, queen. Slay. Indeed, an art so shameless it puts even great thieves to shame.
Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for a little family.
Who the fuck kisses on the mouth as a greeting first, though? What the fuck?
Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as...
Oh, wait, no, I should give her a New York accent, that's right.
Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much.
No, Jenko, change voice for the chick cop. It feels too horny. I feel like that's the point of her character, though. At least from, you know, first impressions. You know, I'll just give her, like, a more rough, like, accent. Bronx accent. Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that, too. Sure. What the fuck kind of name is that? Fifi Lagarde?
Fifi Lagarde, by the way.
Oh, wait, no. How do I do a New York accent? I can do a New York accent pretty easily, but when it comes to
doing it in a woman's voice, then that's a different story. You know what? I'll try. Fifi Lagarde, by the way. Warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course.
So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? She? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I'm an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you in the prison yesterday?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yes.
I'm forgetting how to do a fucking accent.
Of course I was.
Yes.
Yesterday was a very important day, after all.
Important in what way exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps?
A meeting? Oh, heavens no. I couldn't think of anything worse.
I don't know how to do I can't do a New York accent in a woman's voice. I can do a New York accent when I'm doing Rocco Cassarato,
but when I'm doing a woman, it's a whole different story. I don't know what. Oh, there I am doing it. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna think it too much. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. It was a simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. Anyone who was anyone had to be there. If you were at home, you were watching the show with me. The performer set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas?
You know what? You know what? Maybe I should just do a Cajun accent for her. Fuck it. Do a stereotypical white girl voice. No, okay. You know what? I'll try.
Like totally, yes.
Like a valley girl voice. Okay, I get you. So she was at this circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning. No. Mr. Cassarato mentioned a show yesterday as well. He must have been talking about the same thing. What time did this show take place?
So like from around 8 until 10 maybe? Yeah, something like that.
Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. Dead. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi. Bye.
Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings, but I really must dash. Feel free to explore our home, Mikasa Sukasa and all that. Ciao for now.
Oh, I tried.
Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
The person who found the body screamed. That scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next. Oh, I thought she was gonna talk, but I guess I just moved. Okay, well. About the person who found the body. Do you happen to know where he is right now? Should be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour. Then it seems the workshops are our next port of call.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Not a strike, kiddo, but this in the bathroom stall. Yo, you there! Could you help us out here, my good man?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Is somebody using this workshop right now?
Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Oh my gosh, your accent is infectious. Just confirmed it myself during the noontime roll call.
You'd like to speak to this prisoner, if that's alright?
Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec.
This one's all yours, Mousy boy. What? Why? Let's just say I read and I'll roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah? That is one big ass cat. You know what? Yeah, I didn't even notice. Yeah, that kind of is a big ass cat, isn't it?
Huh. I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave.
Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even. Here they come. Come. Well, look who we have here. Oh, look what the cat drag did. Look what the big ass cat drag did. Don't he look familiar? If you played the first Ace Attorney, you know. If you know, you know. Anyways, what voice should I give him?
Hello. Yes, hello. I hear you wish to speak with me.
Not exactly the hardened criminal we were expecting, is he? He killed a man, by the way. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor.
A prosecutor, you say?
Hold it! Eddie Fender, attorney at law. What happened to being too scared to handle this? Listen, sorry about my pally. He gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor indeed, that'll be the day. He's actually just an associate. Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya? He's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being.
Ah, that explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday.
So he's already spoken to WIENER. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name's Sawit. Frank Sawit.
The witness is all yours, my young associate. Sure, have the intern do everything. Why not? Welcome to the real world, Miles. Welcome to the real world. Mr. Sawit, you are no doubt aware that the murder took place yesterday. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found?
Yes, I was in that workshop there, working as one might expect.
What kind of work were you doing?
Well, I'm actually retraining at the moment. I'm hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. Yes, so I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can.
An unusual field of study befitting an unusual prison, I suppose.
And that's it! I certainly didn't see anything!
Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets.
So, yes, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sawit, for this interview has only just begun.
Well, I mean, even if you were to ask me,
Bro folded under like no pressure. You know something, don't you? That's... He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm to get any answers. Yes. You know what time it is? You know what time it is, don't you? It's logic chess time. This feels too easy. So for context, Mr. Solid here was the suspect in the very first case of the series. And he also folded under no pressure at that time too. So yes, do the joke, basically. I didn't see anything. I really can't help you, I'm afraid. Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face. You're joking, right, Miles? And I don't think he'll be giving much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. That's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright, time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. I guess body language wise, yeah, but I mean, his tell us he's fucking stupid. Everything he says has inconsistency. It's morning, okay, guys? I'm sorry. He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tell. Right, it's called Mind Chest. Tell me, what's your connection to this incident? Which incident? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Nothing. Really? I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how can I put this? Well, I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen. A good person, if you will. Wait, this is so funny. No, even if I get this wrong, I just want to do this. Forgive me, Mr. Sowett, but under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison. That's... So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident. How many times do I have to tell you people? I don't know anything, I swear. Surely you've noticed, Mr. Sowett, that I have you exactly where oh, okay, right. Really? It seems to me that you're just wasting my time. Ugh! I should have picked my words more wisely. Okay, so the idea is to rage bait Mr. Sowett. Got it. Mr. Sowett may be good at hiding his emotions, but he also has a tell. I just need to watch for it and respond. Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can't help you. My apologies, Mrs. Sowett. But considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe that you know nothing at all. Oh, well, yes, I suppose I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true. If you're looking for the person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere. Huh? Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you. Is it because you know something you're not telling me after all? Oh! No! It's just... I just sensed that who you might be looking for, that's all. Alright, have a good sleep, Oyster. See ya. Rest well, stay well. Take care. Make good choices in life. I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything. Truly. There's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long. It's time to smash that mask of his, and see what lurks behind that phony smile. Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right?
Well, the day of the incident, oh gosh, I mean, so much happened.
I want to know what you were doing, Mr. Sawit, in detail.
I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday. Training! Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim.
You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident. I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here. Tumultuous, sorry.
Well, commotion, you say? No, not really. Maybe I hurt someone, but...
You hurt someone. Was this someone screaming by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember. You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sawit, but I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it.
Ah! No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember.
The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. I would do well to bear it in mind. What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning?
I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid.
Time to deploy my clue. You don't remember? Please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream.
Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember.
Your memory fails you yet again. How convenient. But I know you're lying, Mr. Sawit.
How dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying. Look, if you must know, when I'm working with the animals and I get into the zone, they're all I see.
Am I to understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming, then?
Well, my scissor technique could use a little work, but I'd say I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared.
Scared? And when exactly do they get scared? Surely it doesn't happen very often.
Well, that's... no, thankfully it doesn't.
A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell me.
Ah! I can assure you I am not hiding anything. I'll admit I did really hear somebody scream, but I'm not hiding anything, I promise.
The mask is finally beginning to crack. Now to shatter it completely by asking about the scream itself in more detail. I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sawit. That hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent. When did you hear this scream?
Wait. Now I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see? Yes, performing animals, if I remember rightly. That's where I was in the morning.
So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show. You do realize that goes completely against everything you've told me so far.
And what are you gonna do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patchy, as they say. The animal show really had to be seen to be believed.
It did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see?
Let me think. A whale? Enough of your lies! You wouldn't know any of the show, were you? Ah! Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Hey, Brick. Holy shit! Welcome.
It's clear Mr. Sawit wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue. Who did you hear screaming?
Ooh, wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes. So, I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all.
Time to deploy my clue.
How long are you planning to keep up these lies?
It is Sawit. Yes, he is back. I already know that you weren't at the show. And just the saying, he folds under like zero pressure. It's so funny.
Ah!
The game's up, Mr. Sawit. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about the scream now.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream. Not from the person who found the body.
How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then, why do you think it came from the person who found the body,
I made a mistake, that's all.
How, Mr. Sawit? How did you know that it was the person who found the body who screamed?
I had some...
Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you!
Ah! How did you... It's true, I admit it, but what gives you the right to treat people like this?
Checkmate. Now that we've established that you were the one who found the body, Mr. Sawit, I believe you have lost any standing you might have had to withhold your cooperation.
Alright, you win. But I'm sure I won't have anything useful to tell you. It probably isn't even worth your time.
I'm in the process of learning a language from one of the native ethnics, because my friends speak it more fluently than the language I'm currently using, Malay.
Oh, nice.
Wait, Malay? I thought Malaysians speak like, Cantonese. There's like a Malay language? I didn't know that. Interesting. Anyways. That's not for you to decide. By my hand, the truth will be revealed. Every decision I make is to ensure that end.
Hold it. Except, that's not exactly what we're here to do, is it?
What do you mean?
We're not trying to expose the truth, we're trying to save Simeon. That's what we do now, remember? We work to get our client out of trouble. Not as a prosecutor, but as a defense attorney's assistant.
The language you're using is Malay? Your friends speak a native language called Dusa. There are other languages in Malaysia? What? This is the first I'm hearing of it. All the Malaysians I've met have spoken like Chinese. I never knew about this. Is it like a dialect or something? Or like a legit original language? God damn, my throat hurts. My throat hurts. What a game master said. You need to listen to the kid more, you know. Client has requested the services of Edgewood and Co. And as your old man always said, your relationship with your client becomes before everything else. So if you think Mr. Saint's well-being is taking a backseat to some quest for the truth, well, let's just say I don't like to fire people. So I need you to fight against your instincts a little harder, yeah? This will take some getting used to. Huh. That's interesting. But Chinese, like, Chinese has got to be the most common one, right? Or is it not? In any case, the importance of this man's testimony remains unchanged. Therefore, Mr. Sowett, I'm asking once more, what happened when you found the body? Oh. Britain's work? What? I don't know what are you talking about. Okay. Rare. Wait, Chinese speaking Malaysians are rare? What? Damn. So I guess the rare ones are the ones that like actually travel outside the country, huh? The ones that learn Chinese to travel, probably. Or do international business. I never knew that. Huh. I was in that workshop there by myself, practicing what I'd learned. I don't remember how, but I found myself in front of the door to the other workshop. I happened to peek in through the little window. And then I saw him lying there. A man, not moving, dead. I quilled in fright and found myself screaming in sheer terror. Let me get this straight. The room you were in is next to the one where the corpse was found. Yes, that's right. I was in workshop B. And you were there the whole day. Yes, from the 7 a.m. roll call onwards. There are 3 roll calls a day, you see. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. And they check who's in the workshops during roll call, correct? Following the demographic, Malaysian 80%, Chinese 10%, Indians 10%. Wow, that's really interesting. Huh. I guess all the Malaysians I met must have been Chinese then. Oh yeah, who's dead this time? Oh, well, allow me to show you. It's someone you know quite well, actually. That's right. Nothing was reported to be amiss at... Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. I'm trying to look up the court record. Look familiar? This guy look familiar to you? Where have we seen him before, huh? Rip Bozo. Nothing was reported to be amiss at 7 a.m. Which means that Knight's body wasn't in the workshop yet at that point in time. Guess that means the murder took place after 7 a.m. Which puts it right around the time the show was happening. Who the hell cut his throat? That's what we're trying to find out. Who the hell did it? Who murdered Knight Lee? Ah, yes, the show. I remember the other prisoners going to see it. And therefore, anybody who wasn't at the show has no alibi. Wouldn't that be a fair assessment, Mr. Sowett? I guess so, but I only found the body, I swear. There's a clear contradiction in Mr. Sowett's testimony. Rooting it out should be my first priority. Oh, good morning. Okay. A lot of yawning. Okay, now actually my throat kind of hurts. So I think we're gonna... How long have I been doing this? Not even an hour. My throat hurts? Okay, we got a problem here. Why does my throat hurt? Did my throat not fully heal? Hey, Ahmad. Actually, I'm just gonna take a little break and then we'll continue. We're gonna take a little intermission here. So let's save. Let's save here. Okay, let's play another game while we're intermissioning. I want to try and there's a new game I got. I want to try it. There's a new game I've been meaning to try. I plan on trying. Wait, hold up. Let's see if this works. Okay. Let's see if you guys know this one. You guys know Hajime no Ippo. Oh, it doesn't capture it on emulator? Damn. Wait, this soundtrack goes kind of hard for a title screen. Oh, here we go. Excellent. I want to try this game. I wonder how it is. It looks pretty interesting. Okay, I forgot what buttons I had. Hold up. Let's try... Oh, let's try a story mode. How do we punch? Ippo versus Miyata. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Miyata's like my least favorite character in the series. He's so boring. Wait, okay, let me check my controls. Date, yeah, Date the goat. One of the goats for sure. Well, let me just look. Where did I... Settings. J and K, Q and O. Oh, what the hell? Why do I have it bound so weird? No wonder. Okay. It should be U. There we go. Okay. Let's continue. Ah! Oh, that, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting my shit kicked. This is lore accurate. This is lore accurate. Oh, my guard. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how. I still don't know how this works. Oh, I blocked this thing. Cool. Oh, I did it! Hey, I Dempsey rolled him. Somehow. Yeah, exactly. He's just your typical cold stare character. He's just your brooding guy. Like the Sasuke, the Rukawa, the Megumi, you know. I can't stand that archetype. It's so annoying. But for some reason, the Japanese love it. They eat it up all the time. I will say this, Miyata wasn't always annoying to me or boring to me. Like he did have a really good arc during his time in like Thailand, right? He had like a really good character development arc. Yeah, give me that slap. Yeah, slap it good. Okay, I'm kind of getting it now. I kind of get what's going on here. Oh, oh. How did I weave like that? Oh, he broke through my guard? What? Oh no, he countered me! He did the jolt counter! I'm not playing equal like how he's meant to be played. I'm supposed to be more aggro, but I don't know how. I'm just counter punching. How do I Dempsey rolled last time? How do I do that? You know, if I had my controller, I would be playing the PS2 game right now. That one's actually pretty fun. It started growing on me a bit. I'm just jabbing him. I'm just jabbing this guy. Fuck it. Wait, my damage is low? Wait, I thought that was my HP bar. I thought my HP bar was low. So I'm doing fine then. Huh, okay. Oh no! Now he's turning it up. Ow, my guard! Oh, Dempsey row! Dempsey row! Dempsey row! How did I do it? Okay, no. I think I'm not done. Okay, after this, I'm gonna try another character. I'm gonna see if I can try Sendo or Date or Mashiba. Oh no! He's punching me, kicking my shit in. Or, yeah, punching my shit in. Oh, I blocked. I thought I blocked that. Come on, he's like at his limit. Get him already! Ow. Ow. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh wait, command list! I should have looked at that. Ah, whatever. Okay, let's see who we got here. Yada, Vogue Zengi, another goat. Hayami, Date's biggest glazer, Date himself, my man. Rio Mashiba, Speedster, Psyche, the Southpaw gets his shit kicked in. Sendo, my goat, my other goat. Look at that! Holy shit! Okay, we got quite a cast here. Okay, let's see what Mashiba's all about first. Oh wait, I gotta unlock them in story mode. Damn it! So I did have to go through that fight. He just asked What does it mean to be strong? Command list, okay. How does this thing work? Dempsey roll. Hold R. Oh, I see. But it takes SP. Oh, I didn't even notice the meter. So it takes meter. That's why. Oh. I was doing that earlier. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, that's enough break time for now. We'll continue this later. Good to know. Good to know. How do I get out of here? Get me out of here. I just exit? Okay. Well. Okay. Where were we? Alright. Ace Attorney Investigations. Sorry. My throat feels better now, so I think we can continue. I need to practice better breathing technique and better breath support. So that I don't, have this happen to me again. Because that's just unacceptable. Night bozo. Yep, rip bozo. Ha ha ha. Rip stupid. You don't remember how? You don't know how? Hold up. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. I mean, you can't just go to another room and look. I mean, that's just not possible. There's no way you saw it. Bitch. Enough of these pathetic lies, Mr. Sawit. I'm afraid you've rather lost sight of what you are. What I am? I know precisely what I am. I'm a former newspaper salesman who's training to be a pet stylist. But that's not all you are, is it? Or did you forget the bracelet you wear around your wrist? A bracelet that marks you as a prisoner and therefore unable to move around as you please. As we both know, stepping outside that door would have sounded an alarm. Well, that's... There's no way you could have looked into the other workshop without leaving the room you were in. Ah! How stoushly done, Edgeru! But doesn't this mean that Mr. Sawit couldn't have found the body then? Good question, Kay. Perhaps Mr. Sawit himself can explain. So actually, I may have forgotten to mention one very important detail. Sorry about that. I can explain exactly how I was able to see the body, if you like. By all means, go ahead. There's a little trick we prisoners know about, you see. As long as you leave your bracelet inside the door, you can lean out without triggering the alarm. That's how I was able to peek through the window, and into the workshop next door. I don't remember hearing this music like this. What the hell? Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright. So he's saying he was able to take a look next door because he had kept his arm inside workshop B as he leaned out. Please don't tell anyone about our little trick, especially not the guards, please. Is this it? Is this all he was hiding? I'd better dig a little deeper into his testimony just in case. Why did you make so much of an effort just to take a look? Wait, is this the updated soundtrack right now? Whoops, we gotta go with the original for now. What we're saving the updated one for the last case. Last cases. Well, you see, I heard noises coming in from the next door.
And that room was supposed to be empty, so I thought it was strange.
And you want to take a look as soon as you heard these noises?
Yes, of course. I had to see what was going on, so I went right away.
I see. Are there any problems with what Mr. Sowett just said? You claim that you looked into the next room as soon as you heard some noise. If that's the case, you must have seen more than just a dead body. Because the person who made the noises should have been in there too.
You've got him quaking in his boots, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Sowett, tell us the truth about what you saw. You do, of course, have the right to remain silent, but it would do little to dispel the notion that you were somehow involved in the crime.
I'm sorry. I did see something else, but it's too insane to believe. I really thought I might have dreamt it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
Just tell us what you saw.
All right. It was that dog. And what I saw is the stuff of nightmares. That huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
What did you just say?
It was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him. Suddenly, I don't feel so good.
Gotta be the most useless bracelet if it's that easy to remove or abuse. Yeah.
Jeepers creepers. That's awful. Talk about traumatizing. It was dreadful. Horrible. Now you know why I couldn't help but scream.
So there's a man-eating dog in the prison's animal population, is there? There.
And that really is everything, I promise. You believe me, don't you?
For now. This one seems too far-fetched to lie even for you. I'd like you to append what you just told us to your testimony, if you don't mind.
Very well. I also saw that black dog. His mouth clamped tight around the man's throat.
You're sure this black dog was biting the victim's throat?
Yes, there was blood everywhere. The beast's mouth was dripping in it and...
Whoa, spare us the gory details, will ya? What about the victim? Was he...
Don't say it. Do you really need to ask him that, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ow! Okay, what was that punch for? I'm on your side here.
He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there.
Meaning he was already dead.
There was so much blood, just oozing from his neck. Oh, he was as dead as a doornail, I'm sure of that. Not even a twitch of a finger, just lifeless.
Enough already! Why do you have to go into every little detail like that?
To give you a nice and accurate testimony. That is what you want, isn't it? Shall I add what I've said in my testimony, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please do.
It was awful, I tell you. Terrible. Really makes you wonder. Really makes you think.
You naughty boy. A ring with a snowflake relief.
Yes, I saw it clear as day. It was carved in such fine detail.
Interesting. Your testimony is certainly very accurate. In fact, I'd say it's just a little too accurate.
And? What's wrong with being too accurate?
I mean this. You testify to having seen a ring with a snowflake design on it. and while the victim did indeed have a ring on his finger.
See? Exactly as I said.
There's no way you could have seen it. Take a look at this photograph. As you can see, the victim's right hand was covered by a tarp. It would have been impossible for you to see his ring, let alone what design was on it. Unless, that is, you approached the body and removed the sheet. You told us earlier you only took a look through the window in the door. Yet you seem to have seen quite a lot from such a disadvantaged location, Mr. Solid.
Who the heck do you think you are, huh? Mr. Big Shot acting like you know it all? I mean, I saw what I saw, I swear. Oh, I know. The man's arm. It must have moved under that tarp after I peeked in.
Nonsense. You already told us that can't have been the case.
He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there. There.
He's already dead. You said it yourself that the victim was already dead. Dead men don't move, do they?
Who? We is that a stench of old desperation I smell?
What are you hiding, Mr. Sarwent?
Tell us!
No,
You're wrong. I know what I saw. Ah! 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 You couldn't let it go, could you? Had to keep on poking and prodding. You slimy two-bit associate attorney!
It seems real Mr. Sowett has finally revealed himself. Whoa, that's quite the rug he was rocking. Came straight at you like some kind of flying black cat.
Look, I'm just a sweet, innocent witness here.
But are you really? Because I must say I have doubts. Very serious doubts.
What's that supposed to mean?
You saw something that should have been impossible to see from outside the workshop. So, how did you do it? That's simple. Mr. Sowett, this is where you were standing when you saw the body. You were in the same room as the body. That's the only way you could have seen the relief on the ring.
Say what you want, but you don't have a shred of evidence, do you? Nothing to prove I was in the room with the body anyway. You can't prove it, can you? Because I was in the next room over, minding my own business and looking after the animals. Why else would I have signed out a pair of rubber gloves? For fun? Now put up or shut up. I want to see evidence that proves I was in that room with the body.
Remind me, Mr. Sowett, what were you doing when you discovered the body?
How many times do I was practicing my pet styling techniques.
Of course. And perhaps this rubber glove might mean something to you.
No, that's...
This glove was found by the victim's body. I believe it was dropped by the killer. And I can't help but notice that you have a similar glove tucked into your apron.
No, this one's different.
Yes, that one does seem awfully lonely, doesn't it?
It's just a rubber glove. There are hundreds of them all over the prison. This doesn't prove anything.
Not yet, perhaps. But if I were to ask the police to check this glove for prints, I have a feeling the results would be rather fascinating. It's over.
What the fuck?
What's the... Whose voice is that? That was a pretty red objection, am I right? Please, defender, now is not the time for tomfoolery. But I have a legit objection, because this isn't over. Just something that still doesn't make sense. A man is a prisoner, right? And he's got one of those bracelets doohickeys on.
That's true. So how could he have left his workshop in the first place? His bracelet would have triggered the alarm if he tried.
Right. We don't have a good explanation for that yet. Well, anything you like to share, good buddy? We are friends here. That's weird. You should be clinging onto that bracelet like the big brown lifesaver it is.
In what way?
As in, it's the best hope our wig-flinging friend here has for getting off the hook for murder. Sorry you can't get into the crime scene with the bracelet on. If it was me, I'd be arguing that for my life. And yet he hasn't said a peep about it. I wonder why that might be, The sound of silence. I suppose Miss Law Priestess did preach that silence is golden yesterday too.
Whoa! You sound like an actual attorney for a second there, Mr. Fender.
There was the times when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. Gregory told me that. It was part of the attorney's code he lived by. So, friend, what's the deal here? Why so coy about your bracelet?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's broken.
Broken.
I fell over a little while back, you see, and hit it on the floor. After that, it didn't seem to send the sensors off anymore. I should have told the guards about it, I know, but, well, it was awfully convenient.
I see. So your bracelet is broken. Do they really break that easily? Hey. If so, then this prison has a serious security problem. You there. Could we have a moment?
Aw, aren't you just the cutest?
Ahem.
Meow, how can I help you, sir?
This prisoner's... What the fuck? This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken.
What? Really? That's not good. I'll get someone to find a replacement right away.
Thank you. We'll keep hold of the broken one for the time being.
Of course, sir. I trust you'll take good care of it. Also, you didn't see anything. You saw nothing.
Sweet. Bracelet sorted. Now to turn our motto in, yeah?
What? No, I didn't kill anybody.
Whoa there, Pelio. You were the one who said your bracelet was out of commission. What the hell are the inmates freely roaming the halls while everybody was busy watching the show? Watching the show, I messed that one up. Whoops. I'm getting tired.
No, I just found the body. That's all. I promise. And when I did, that enormous dog still had his mouth wrapped around the poor man's neck. I only went into the workshop after the beast had left.
And why did you go in?
Well, oh, fine. I just wanted to go through his pockets, okay?
He's going to rob the corpse. That explains why he remembers Knight's ring in so much detail.
Hey! Why are you looking at me like that? I'm a great thief. I'd never stoop so low as to steal from a... Well, I didn't steal anything either. The show ended just after I entered the room, and all the other inmates came trickling downstairs thereafter. I panicked, rushed back to the other workshop, and started my fake screaming.
And dropped the glove in your hands, yes? I guess this all just about hangs together. Anything smell funky to you, Miles? Other than whether Mr. Sawat is the one who did it, I'd say one very significant question still remains. The question of how Mr. Knight made it into the prison proper from his holding cell in the detention center. Whew, yeah, that one's a doozy. Also can't help but wonder about another key feature about Mr. Sawat's testimony. Bark. The dog's involvement can only mean one thing. Mr. Sawat.
Yes? What is it?
Were you the only prisoner who didn't go to watch the show?
Well, no. There was one other who didn't.
Am I right in thinking that this person couldn't have watched the show, even if he'd wanted to?
Yes. How did you...
I knew it. I had my suspicions when we first ran into the black door yesterday, but this confirms it. For a criminal that dangerous to end up in a place like this is unbelievable, but... Where is this person's cell?
You're going to see him? Who are we talking about here? Him! He's not like the other prisoners, you know. He's special. Gets treated like royalty. But you didn't hear that from me. All I'll say is, if you value your life, you'll stay well away from him. What? Will you please stop trying to scare us all the time?
It's a big cheese, huh? Well, I for one definitely value my life, so that sucks.
They keep him in maximum security. Which is over there.
Maximum security. Well, that's certainly one way of treating someone differently.
Alright, quit being so mysterious and tell us who he is already. Let's just say he's highly skilled when it comes to people's lives. Better than anyone, in fact. And that's all I'm prepared to say on the subject. In fact, I may have already said too much.
Well, Mozzie, anything you care to share? Or are you going to leave K9 in the dark here too? The mystery man in maximum security is an old acquaintance. Let's go pay him a visit. I suspect we'll find our dog K9 friend there too.
And we'll do that next time on Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth 2.
Thank you guys for tuning in for today. I'm gonna go take a rest, maybe eat some snack or something, maybe chug a jar of honey. Anyways, I'll see you guys another day. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay well. Peace.